you know. Yeah, Silver needs his own franchise. Maybe like Silver's Puzzles, Silver the Hedgehog Sudoku, or Silver the Hedgehog Cranium. That would be badass, you know. So, yeah, Silver needs some more respect, you know. He's got intelligence. He's a child. You know, he's got a sense of justice. And nobody understands the kid. That's because he was poorly misrepresented in '06. You know, relying on a perfectionist. You know, and I don't understand why everybody keeps comparing Silver to Blaze. Like, oh, Silver should be more like Blaze. Or, the best part, oh, Amy and Cream should be more like Blaze. Rouge should be more like Blaze. Okay? First of all, nobody should be more like Blaze. There's only one Knuckles, and that's Knuckles. Alright? Blaze was just kind of a Knuckles ripoff. We don't need two Guardians. You know, we don't need two Guardians with a rebellious attitude. Only Guardian with a rebellious attitude that Sonic should have is Knux. Alright? Like, you want to make Blaze kind of like Action Girl? Make her Action Girl with originality. That was the most blandest Action Girl cliche of a character I've ever seen. Alright? You know, Action Girl herself was better. Alright? Seriously, you know? She seems like did not have a human personality. You know, she was not real enough. She was just, you know, she had a fake personality that most girls wish they had. You know, it's kind of a personality that mostly the really, really insecure girls wish they had. You know, she didn't really sound insecure, and she didn't really sound like she had flaws too. Yeah, she's insecure, but being insecure doesn't mean you have to be, you know, a biatch about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't really respect her. Like, I'm trying to respect her. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to give her a chance. But it's hard to try to respect somebody who points out everybody else's flaws, a 7-year-old, and try to point out their flaws like they didn't have any flaws, like they're better. You know? Like, nobody is better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? No one's better. And for Silver to rely on somebody like that, I was like, what? You know, she shouldn't even be in the game. Silver should be, you know, questioning his own motives, like he did in Rivals. And, you know, I wish that Sega gave us a better impression of Silver. You know, I didn't like Silver until I saw Rivals. You know, I admit, I did not like Silver in '06. You know, he was adorable. And I kind of went, aww. You know, even at the moments when he was about to kill Sonic, because he did it very kid-like. Like, he very, very Machiavellian-like, but he did it very, very childish, you know. And there's sometimes I went, aww, because he was just so adorable, you know. But in Rivals, you know, I really started to respect him, you know. And yeah, I did not like him in '06. You know, I love playing him in '06. You know, he had really cool superpowers. Like, at least he didn't have Chaos Spear and 50 million other different powers that you don't know about. He just had his limited telekinesis, you know. And he wasn't a speedy hedgehog, you know. I think Silver should be slow. You know, the way he is slow. Because you want to know something? It proves that not all hedgehogs have to be a speed type. You know, I like him being a flight type. He should be that way. You know, if he were a power type, then I don't think so. But speed type, flight type, yes, he should be a flight type. You know, keep him the way he is with his voice actor and everything. Don't change that voice of his. It adds to its charm. All right. So, yes, this is how I want to conclude this rant, and I hope that people can see this my way or whatever. And yeah, don't be a D about it in the comments. All right, later.